In 2008, Elon pulled off the greatest heist in history. SpaceX was dying, every rocket failed, and Boeing was stealing their $1.6 billion contract. Then Elon made one desperate call to NASA. Here's how a 60-second convo saved him. Picture this, December 2008. The world economy is crashing. SpaceX has burned through $100 million of Elon's personal fortune. 3 Falcon 1 rockets have exploded on launch, and NASA is about to hand a $1.6 billion contract to Boeing. Elon is staring at bankruptcy. His team is scattered, morale is dead, the company has maybe 6 weeks of runway left. But there's one last card to play. September 28, 2008, SpaceX's 4th Falcon 1 attempt. This time, it works. The rocket reaches orbit successfully. Suddenly, Elon has proof his technology isn't just a billionaire's hobby. It's the future of spaceflight.
3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Stage separation.
Separation confirmed.
Shut down.
I need a new nervous system. That was awesome.
But NASA doesn't know this yet. The agency is deep in negotiations with Boeing and Lockheed Martin, traditional aerospace giants with decades of experience. SpaceX? They're the scrappy startup that got lucky once. December 23, 2008, the call that changed everything. NASA Administrator Mike Griffin dials Elon directly. Congratulations, you've won the Commercial Orbital Transportation Services contract. $1.6 billion. 12 cargo missions to the International Space Station.
In 2008, SpaceX landed their first NASA contract. SpaceX was now officially in the space game.
NASA awarded contracts to SpaceX and then Orbital Sciences to fly cargo and supplies to the International Space Station.
NASA brought capital to the company at a time when it was absolutely critical for us.
Behind me is where Falcon 9 would sit during launch. And the big transformation that's going to occur over the next few months is the construction of the launch mount.
With NASA, we kind of initially got onto like the Maverick section, or like the highly unlikely to succeed, but we'll take a chance on them. But we were definitely not the considered the 18, let me put it that way.
Elon's response? Dead silence for 10 seconds. Then, are you serious? This isn't a prank call? Griffin laughed. No prank. You beat Boeing, Lockheed, and Orbital Sciences. SpaceX had just gone from near death to NASA's chosen partner. Here's what NASA saw that others missed. SpaceX's cost per launch, $56 million. Boeing's cost per launch, $164 million. Lockheed's cost per launch, $153 million. Elon had built rockets for 1/3 the price of his competitors. The heist wasn't about finding loopholes. It was about reimagining everything. Vertical integration vs outsourcing, reusable rockets vs disposable, and software-driven vs hardware-heavy. While competitors added layers, Elon stripped them away. The Boeing executives? Furious. They dominated government contracts for decades. Now this amateur with a car company was eating their lunch. But Elon had proven something revolutionary. You don't need 50 years of experience to innovate. You need 50 years of assumptions to break. That $1.6 billion contract became SpaceX's foundation. Today, they're worth $180 billion and launching more rockets than ever. Just like Elon didn't need decades in aerospace to revolutionize space travel. You don't need decades in business to build something extraordinary. You just need to know how to express your brilliance in ways that cut through the noise. The old playbook was simple. Work in silence, let results speak. The new playbook? Share your vision before it's proven. Build belief before you build the product. Today's winners don't just create value.
We've had a long and very productive working relationship with NASA over time, gradually building up from these guys have no chance to, over the course of now 18 years, to the point where NASA has enough confidence that they're going to launch astronauts on the SpaceX vehicle. So that's it's a great honor.
They communicated relentlessly. The smartest founders today understand. Bold communication attracts bold opportunities. Authentic storytelling builds unshakable trust, and personal brands become business moats. Your voice is your competitive advantage. Elon didn't just build rockets. He built belief, and belief moved mountains and $1.6 billion contracts. The question isn't whether you have something worth saying, it's whether you're brave enough to say it.